Hello everyone, my name is Marek, and in this guide I will go over several ways to protect your specerijen and or booty. When I first started playing Sea of Thieves, I was very lucky to have an experienced crew highlight what I could better and improve on. Thanks to them, I can put together this guide for new players like yourself, and to a certain extent, like me. This guide will feature all the basic mechanics and knowledge of what it takes to sail with a different crew or all by yourself. Be one step ahead of the others and stay alert. But for now, just kick back your feet and enjoy the voyage. Once again, my name is Marek and welcome to the beginner's guide of Sea of Thieves. Oh, and by the way, I stream live on Twitch every weekday. Link in the description below. To start a voyage or to turn in loot from your incredible adventure, you firstly need to know what the factions are and what loot you'll be able to turn in where. We'll start with the big money maker, and as the name implies, the gold hoarders set you on various adventures to procure your first treasure. Sunken Spanish gold, like in the 17th century? This is it, buddy. This is where you turn in artifacts acquired from riddles, which emit a golden or orange glint, and chests from your forage. All of the treasure chests will emit a white glint from a distance. The Merchant Alliance accepts treasure items which, when commissioned, sell for over 10 times their worth if delivered on time. This is as honest as a making a living gets in Sea of Thieves. Items that sell to the Merchant Alliance are captured animals such as chickens, snakes and pigs. Several explosives, resource crates which needs 50 items in order to be sold, for the exception of the firebomb crate which only needs 20. The Merchant Alliance will also accept stolen cargo crates and regular cargo crates, just like in real life. Some merchants don't have a moral compass. Such can be seen back in the 17th century, when Edward Teach, aka Blackbird, sold his cargo to several traders, all of which was stolen cargo. A special note for the cargo crates: be sure to handle them with care, as some might wither away with the weather, the environment, or the movement. And the Order of Souls, which is one of the more omnious factions of all time. These witches, may they be condemned, as they accept all sorts of skulls. Cursed skulls which emit a green glow to them, Ashen Bounty skulls, which are variants of cursed skulls and suffer twice as much, and powerful skulls which are acquired by specific voyages and specific enemies. Tread carefully, guys. This is magic you don't want to dabble in. And if you enjoy piracy, taking what isn't yours, the Reaper's Bones can be your next home. These omnious followers of the flame accept any and all loot, broken flags and well sought out Reaper's chest, which according to legend needs to be charged first in order to be sold for a much greater profit. Sailors beware, as these are the lowest scum of the seas. The last emissary I will be covering in this guide is the Hunter's Call. The Hunter's Call are found at smaller trading posts and will buy your cooked fish and cooked meat. These areas are great for shooting out to and stock up on some supplies. Usually, people who like to level up the Hunter's Call are very peaceful. Don't interrupt them. Onto the emissary ledgers. Each month the emissary ledgers will reset depending on your activity. Head over to the pirate log, into the reputation tab, and hit the Reaper's Bones, for example. You can see my emissary ledger is at master, which allows me to earn this reward. Previously, and before that, possibly a title. Now, every emissary is different and all the rewards will be different as well. Know that this is reset every month, so there's a new chance every month for you to get these rewards. As you take on your first steps on the sea, know that your sails determine your speed. Therefore, raising your sails completely causes you to complete halt. Whereas dropping them allows you to move faster. Do you need to emergency brake for whatever reason, like an anchor turn? Or is the storm completely destroying you like the Spanish fleet? Then you can go anchor. No other reasons to drop your anchor. Say it with me. I don't need to use my anchor to stop. Got it? Great. Supplying your ship can be as easy as buying a supply crate and looting the entire island. What if I told you that if you shoot out your ship to a passing island, it will not only teach you to take care of your ship, but when you're not there, it will also save you some gold in the process? This teaches you the principle of looting quick and efficient, as you can always take a mermaid back to your ship while your ship is sailing away. To avoid making yourself a target, if you want to sail in peace, please avoid playing the following faction, the Reaper's Bones, as your position is tracked in real time at all times on the map. To add to this, the Reaper's Mark does exactly the same. All other emissaries are revealed on the map to the Reaper 5. Check your map frequently and see if you have a Reaper appearing. If you do, then you know it's time to make ready for combat. Sunk or be sunk. Running is for pussies. Understanding the ships and their sail speed is vital to outplaying your opponent. For example, if you have the wind coming at the front, the no-go zone, the sloop will outrun the brigantine, who will outrun the galleon, assuming all sails are angled forward. If you're sailing into crosswind, coming from the head to the stern, which does not allow your sails to billow or fill up with the wind, then the galleon will outrun the brigantine, who will outrun the sloop. In the larger ship's case, you want to angle your sails as far away from the wind, and in the sloop's case, you want it forward. Just changes in the case where all the ships are able to catch the wind and billow their sails. This is called beam reach, or crosswind. This is where the brigantine shines through and takes over the galleon, which still outruns the sloop. So you could try to maneuver your brigantine to catch the wind, to overtake the galleon trying to sail into the crosswind. In the case of tailwind, the galleon will outrun the brigantine, which in turn will outrun the sloop. In short, angled sails and wind direction win naval combat. All this information comes from Reddit user Lymonator and YouTuber Kaiwen, whose links are both in the description. Alright gamers, we'll go over the mechanics of using your swords versus using a lunge. Just a regular sword hit will do 25% of your health bar, whereas a sword lunge will do 60. The sword lunge will also induce a cooldown when missed, so be sure to either grab the wheel or any other object you can grab, as shown in the example right here. This cancels your animation and allows you to make another decision whether a sword lunge was really the right thing. I see a lot of new players go for a lunge without holding their block option. Using the block option not only gives you more mobility, it also increases the distance you jump. Slippers, look out for mermaids. They will pop up and indicate a boarder is overboard and coming for your sloop. Look out for the mermaid, as it will pop up in a splash and make some noise. This will give you the edge to prepare for a ladder guard. Another key giveaway for the board is the splashing sound made. As demonstrated right here, before I grab the ladder, the splashing sound has been integrated in many of the Sea of Thieves gamers' their heads, and they will know when you are coming if you make this sound. The death shriek of a ship. When too much water gathers up in your ship will protest and make out a sound. This is your cue to start baiting like a mother fluffer, otherwise your ship will sink. Gamers, I hope you guys enjoyed this beginner's guide, and are you looking for a crew? Join my Discord down below, or if you got a couple players always looking for teammates. If you enjoyed this content and learned something from me, be sure to like the video. I said, you like the video. Also a quick reminder that I stream on Twitch every weekday from 9 AM in the evening to past midnight Amsterdam. I hope to see you guys in the sea, but for now, remember, stay saucy.